What's going on today, guys? Here we go with Fescue seeding 2021. It is the last week of September now. Actually, it's Sunday the 20-something. But we're gonna start seeding fescue. We started prep several weeks ago, spraying out problem weeds, that kind of thing, in some of the lawns, and in some of the brand new customers that we're renovating, we've gone ahead and sprayed out a lot of that as well. As far as herbicides we can use at time of seeding, there's a few that I use. You can use tenacity, but keep in mind tenacity is a process. That one application of tenacity is, I've never had much luck getting anywhere with that, but the ones that I have planned on using tenacity on, I have already gone out on the last few weeks and sprayed like a 5 ounce per acre round on that, and I'll probably run some more at seeding if needed. We can use quinclorac at seeding to help you with crabgrass and things like that. Even glyphosate, spot spraying out a lot of problem weeds like bull pospalum, and if there's little crabgrass clumps. I've even seen some goosegrass in some of the fescue. We're spraying that out, spot spraying it with glyphosate. I'm going super simple this year. I've got a lot of them to get to. Prices on seed are way up, so I'm gonna try to be productive and get it done quickly. We're seeing a lot of lawns that are not going to need very much seed, which is a blessing with the limited availability and the pricing on fescue seed. So my basic strategy on most of them, and I change it up a little bit on some, I'm just going to aerate, and then with the permagreen, spread my seed and spray a agricultural starter at about 1 gallon per acre. They recommend anywhere from 1 to 4 quarts per acre, and we're going to go on up at that 4 quart rate. This is a pretty decent product. I've used this for years. It's not very expensive. I can get it here locally. I don't have to pay shipping on it, things like that. So, and if I run out, I can run out and get some more. I can call them, they'll bring me some more. But it's a pretty nifty product. It's a 6-22-6, 5% zinc. It's got some kelp in it, a few other little trick things. So I like that product, and I've used it for years with success. I've also got I got enough of this on hand right now to cover about 30 acres, I think. And then I got Green County, Chris Elms at Green County sent me some green pop, enough to probably do I'll say I got 10 gallons. So I have to see the rate on that. I'm thinking 1 gallon or 2 per acre. So let's see how far we can get with that. We'll do a couple lawns and just see what it does. All right, well, here we go. This is gonna be the order of the day, all day, every day, 7 days a week for the next probably 40 days. And of course, I'm gonna go out exclusively with the Triple Threat Plus from Southern Seeds. Had fantastic success with it last season. That's partially one of the reasons why we're not going to have to use as much seed this year. It's because so many of the lawns survived in really good shape. This one here has spots that are okay, but it's still going to need a total reseed. The irrigation fails here every August. The well runs out right when we need it the most. But anyway, the Triple Threat Plus has this. What this is this a blend of 3 of the top performing pure seed varieties from Pure Seed Testing East in Rollsville with 5% Jumpstart Kentucky Bluegrass. It's a blue tag, which means that what's in the bag is guaranteed. And I got to find the I think what I've got in this is the same thing as last year. Cumberland, Saltito, and Lifeguard, and 5% Jumpstart Bluegrass. Good stuff right there. Big fan. I'm a big fan. Oh, I see the tag now. I don't know how I missed that. I don't remember what I said was in it, but it's Salsito, Rain Dance, Cumberland, and Jumpstart. With the bluegrass, only 5% in the mix, but a bluegrass seed's a lot smaller than a fescue seed, so in that little 5% there's a lot more potential plants than there would be with the same weight of fescue. So it's plenty. And of course the time advantage here, there's a couple of reasons I'm going to go with this liquid starter, and one of them is cost. I'm going to be a lot more cost effective with this. A lot cheaper. Prices on phosphorus are pretty bad right now, but I can spread my seed and spray it with the starter at the same time. So I'm going to be spraying that seed with the starter, and that's going to save me a step. If I was going to do granular, I'd have to spread the granular, come back and then spread the seed, or vice versa. We're going to poke holes with the stinger. I'm renting this thing this year. There's very limited availability on buying new equipment like this. You got to get on a waiting list, unfortunately, or at least that's what I found. I did not look for the stinger in particular. Hold on. I was looking into possibly getting a Ryan because I have a good dealer support here with my Bobcat dealer. They also are a Ryan distributor, and it seemed to solve some of the problems of things that I didn't like about the Toro, and it's a good bit cheaper than this thing here. But you can't get one right now. I waited too late. But anyway, it'll give me a chance to see if I really like this, and then I can go check out what's going to be new and improved at the GIE and just determine what I want to buy next year. We're going to rent this thing this year and see how I like it. I haven't used it yet. This one's got 1.4 hours on it, so it was brand new to the rental company too. So I hope I don't break it. But this thing solves a lot of problems that I had with my Toro. Also, there's no chains. The tines are hydraulically driven. A big old Kawasaki motor on it. Should be a good deal there. All right, we'll get spreading and spraying with the permagreen. By the way, the Stinger aerating, first time I've used one, fantastic. That's that's way better than a Toro. Permagreen, I'm able to make my trim passes around the edge, and I'll close my third hole with my switch up there and drop the blocker on there, and it'll throw seed in a straight line about right here and then out to the side, so I don't waste any of this golden expensive seed onto the driveway. Seed prices are way up, fertilizer prices are way up, limited availability on seed. It's gonna be a rough one. All right, it's gonna be the second one today. This one made it pretty good through the summer. We had a little fungus issue kind of early on down on this end of the lawn on both sides, but you're gonna get aerate this thing good and seed it and go at it. Aggressively down in these corners where it got bare, but the rest of it looks really good. I got a few thin spots here, but up close to the house it looks fantastic. And I really made several passes in there to loosen this up, see if we can have any success. Color on this Triple Threat Plus here has always been amazing. I started this yard a couple of years ago from a centipede yard, but they didn't need a whole lot today. Had a few issues right up in here, but other than that, she's pretty good. Got it all seeded up, got the starter on it, poked a bunch of holes. On to the next one. This year's seeding season is scary in the sense that I've got more invested in it than I ever have, and I got more that I got to worry about getting done and then taking care of afterwards, but it's all part of it. It's a good problem to have. Anyway, there you go. We're started. I'm gonna keep plugging at this, and just see how it goes this year. I appreciate you guys watching, and good luck if you're out there doing the same thing.